Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy, and welcome to my channel. As you can see, I'm in like a new kind of setting here. This is a new apartment. We moved, I'm gonna have a vlog about that really soon, kind of updates on all of that, and I might talk a little bit about it here. But today I wanted to focus on a makeup look. So me and my house are participating in a internet Instagram makeup challenge, and so the competition is called Drag Makeup War, and it's all about painting and literally just doing the mug. So it's not about a full look, it's just about what you can do with your face and how you paint and what you can serve, darling. So the first category is under the sea, and so it has to be something that you can actually find in the ocean. It can't be anything that's not real. So I chose a surgeonfish, so it's basically like the Finding Dory, Finding Nemo fish. And I'm gonna be doing that type of a look, so it's gonna be inspired by that. Probably as close to a fish as I can possibly get. So I'm trying to kind of embody that look while also serving like a drag face. So it's very important to me, if all of you who are watching this, who are interested, obviously if you're watching this you're interested in drag, if you could go and like that Instagram page. I'm gonna have the link in the bio below in the description box down here. You can go and like it, because the winner of each challenge is determined by the amount of likes on the photo. And then like every photo that I post. Don't like any of the other bitches in my house. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this because I've been talking way too long. Let's just paint. So I'm going to kind of do everything as efficiently as possible, because the mug is not going to be that complicated because it's basically one color. But the difficult part, I guess the more complicated part, is going to be, I got all these little sequins from Joann's. They were like 99 cents, and I'm going to be gluing these because I thought they looked kind of scale-like. And so I'm going to use those to kind of add texture to my face so that it's not just a plain color across the board. So I'm going to start gluing down my brows while I start working on my foundation, and I'm going to kind of like even out my neckline here, because I'm going to try to crop the photo to about right here and just have like from the neck up, but I want all this kind of like at least evened out a bit. I've gotten so much better with eyebrows. I used to be really bad with, I'm bad with pretty much everything in drag, but I used to be really bad with gluing down my eyebrows, and I couldn't really figure out how to do it. And I'd watch tutorials and people would be like, glue your eyebrows upwards, glue your eyebrows downwards, shave them off, use Pros-Aid or whatever. And I'd be like, well none, like I don't have Pros-Aid, I don't even know where to buy Pros-Aid, and I don't know how to glue my eyebrows upwards, and I was doing it wrong. And then I realized that my problem was that I needed a comb, and then my eyebrows don't totally grow upwards, so they have to kind of go at a slant, because I see people like gluing them literally straight up, and I'm like, that doesn't work for me. I don't know why, it just doesn't. I've just got my regular Mayron. I'm not planning on doing anything crazy. Also, look what my fucking cat did to me last night. Tore me up in the middle of the freaking night. Stupid Bodie. Like, jumped on me. I went to go cuddle him, and he's so temperamental that one minute he was fine, and the next minute Poncho's like batting at him, wanting to play. I don't even know what Poncho was doing, just being a brat. And then Brody freaking propels himself off of me and uses me as a, what is that, a trampoline to get off. So I'm just using a Ben Nye cream color. This is their CL19 blue. And I felt like this was the closest to a surgeonfish. I mean, I already had this, which is why I chose surgeonfish. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put in my highlights because I don't want to ruin my white. This is a really good white. So I've just got, it's just regular Mayron. And I'm just gonna use this to highlight some areas. I'll blend this out later. And like I said, like I want to do a fish, but I also want to be like a drag fish. Once I start seeing the purple disappear, I'm like, okay, time for more. Okay, so I'm taking my blue now. There's so much of this, so I'm gonna go just freaking to town. I'm gonna look like a member of the Blue Man Group by the end of this. I'm not gonna look like a fish at all. I think my biggest competitor for this particular challenge is gonna be Kendra, because she chose an anglerfish. And those are the ones that have that huge light, and she's probably gonna do a prosthetic. And I know exactly what prosthetic she's gonna do, because she had this sickening one that she used for Halloween, and it was this crazy one where it had like these sharp fangs, and it was insanity, and it was the coolest thing I had ever seen in my life. That was the challenge I went home on. I've had this blue since I started drag. In my head, when I started, I was like, I'm gonna use this for my shadow. And so I use it as cream because it'll be easier for me to work with. Which it was, at the time, it was very easy for me to work with. It's an easy medium for me. It's gold. Take some setting powder. This is just my Ben Nye colorless powder. Nothing special. The picture that I'm using for reference, this one has just like a big black circle, and then it like goes upwards. The black goes all the way up into like its forehead temple area, and then it's got some detailing right here. So I'm planning on kind of doing that same type of a thing. I'm going to powder the rest of my face. Whenever people ask what my favorite part of drag is, I'm going to tell them it's this part where I've got all the setting powder on my face and I look like a disaster. Who's that girl in X-Men? Mystique? Is that what her name is? I'm looking, or is that the bitch from season 2 of Drag Race? I'm looking like her, that blue girl. This is to catch fallout. I've just got my little black beauty book, my little elf one. And I'm gonna start working on my eye. So I need to just get this smoked out. This is my shimmer palette. It's a mess right now because it's got a bunch of setting powder all over it. Right in here, it just kind of like fell at some point. And I'm using this because this black is really intense. So, and it has a little bit of a shimmer on it. I kind of want to do a crease But I feel like it might be a little dangerous. But you know what, I like it dangerous. Let's try it. Now, I'm gonna go in with some shimmery colors. It's just a turquoise kind of a color. It's just to kind of highlight my inner eye corner thing. I have way more eye space in this eye than I do in this one, which means that this wing went too far up. Or my crease went too far up. Also, unrelated note, shout out to California for being in winter, perpetual winter, and then suddenly deciding to jump right into summer with no transition from spring, just straight into summer. It is hot as balls outside right now. Now I'm going back in with my Black Beauty book, and I'm just gonna go in with one of the darker blues here. I'm just gonna use that to kind of contour out my cheekbones a little bit. And I'm going to use this one. I'm going to give myself just, if I can, hopefully I can, just tiny little freckles. So you notice this fish had some freckles. So I'm going in with my blue, as well as some glitter. And I'm going to go with my liquid liner here. And I'm going to use that to intensify my wing. I'm gonna define my lip here really quick. Aha! This is it. I'm done. Now, okay, so I'm done with this face. Now I just have to go spend like the next, I don't know, hour gluing some sequins to my face. So I will be back when that is done. Yes, God. Boots. Toots. Also, I'm gonna glue on some lashes because it wouldn't be drag without lashes. Well, this is the final look. I'm definitely looking a little more like Mystique than I am a surgeonfish, but I don't totally mind it. And I added some glitter here to kind of like make it look a little scaly. The sequins took hours, like literally like 2 hours to do all this. Just waiting for the glue to dry and then set. and already like some have fallen off. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please go like that page and like my photos and help me win this competition. Bye.